What is going on, crypto peeps? Hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a couple of days. I've been traveling, but now I am back in the home studio ready to give you guys a video. So let's get right into it. Before I wanted to talk about altcoins real quick, let's just give a state of the market address. So market cap currently not really changed this week, around 450 billion. Bitcoin is doing well. It's currently trading at, I don't have the dollar price up right now. It's currently trading at 11,044. I don't want to get too much into this. I've started most videos with a Bitcoin / market update. So, I mean, we've beaten this thing to death. We're just waiting for the right shoulder to form of this inverted head and shoulders. This blue line right here is the 50-day EMA. This yellow one is the 100-day EMA. And then obviously we have our fib levels. So we're waiting for a triple confirmation, basically that the market is ready to break past previous highs that we've seen recently. So we needed to close above this neckline of the inverted head and shoulders. It is already closing above the 50 and the 100-day for the last 4 days or so. So that's great news. Hitting this 0.618 fib level and seeing how it reacts to that will be great as well. So, you know, as long as Bitcoin can close this right shoulder of the inverted head and shoulders, then I think we're okay. The reason that might be a struggle is because today's Friday. And why am I saying that? Well, the last 4 weekends or so, if you look at the data, and I've talked about this before, we've seen Sunday, either Saturday or Sunday, or for sure Sunday, being a down day for Bitcoin and the market as a whole. So, and I've actually talked about the possibility of swing trading Bitcoin just on Sunday and selling on Monday or Tuesday, because there is about 10% profit that you can make based on the current trend. Obviously, that trend can change and it won't last forever, but that is the case currently. So if Bitcoin does drop 10% or more, I am going to look into buying a stash of Bitcoin on Sunday with the intention of selling it either on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when it goes back up, because that's been the trend the last 4 weekends or so. And if not, then I end up with some cheap Bitcoin. So we'll await this triple confirmation and see what happens with Bitcoin. Hopefully it can close above some of these levels and we can get basically a rally up to the next level, which would be, you know, around 12,000, I would say. I mean, it's arbitrary, right? Like you could set different levels as your next level, but for me personally, I like to set precedented levels as your next target. So previous highs that it's hit before, previous resistance levels or support levels. So we can, if it breaks this neckline of the reverse head and shoulders, we can set a target of around 11,500 as the next target. And if it breaks that, then we can jump to the 0.618 fib level and then eventually the 0.5 fib level. So it's a good problem to have if and when we do break these resistance lines and these breakout points. So let's see what happens. And then obviously the inverse can happen, but you know, I'm not one for wild market predictions. I'll wait to see what the market gives us and wait for confirmation before making a, you know, prediction or a guess as to what trend we're moving into. So that is the current state of the market. Going back to the market cap listings here, the topic for today is altcoins, and I get this question a lot, and I've been asking it myself as well, is what is up with altcoins? Like, what is it going to take for these altcoins to actually get a rally? I mean, we see, you know, bits and pieces of green here. You know, it's a few percentage points really, but overall you could say that the altcoin market is down or stagnant depending on what we're talking about. And obviously the further down you go down the list, the worse it gets. But you know, even these strong altcoins that have a good reputation, like the Ripples and Bitcoin Cash, not talking about the fundamentals, but just in terms of you know, how it has behaved in the market, it's a strong coin. Litecoin, Neo, Cardano, Stellar, all these top 20 coins, they've really showed signs of weakness. So is this precedented, and what is it going to take for these to rally again? Well, yes, it is precedented, but circumstances have changed. So if we take a look at the market cap graph, or the market cap chart, last year, you'll hear this term called altcoin season or Bitcoin season, and that's because last year what had happened was during the first half of 2017 was the altcoin season. And no matter how stupid that term sounds, or how childish it sounds, it's true. There was an altcoin rally, right? So coins that weren't Bitcoin. We saw a rally in the first half of the season of last year, the first half of 2017, and then Bitcoin, obviously, by July, and certainly by August, just took off. And then, by the time we got to October, November, it was on that parabolic run that took us to 20K. So that was the state of 2017. Now, here's the interesting thing. If you take a look at Bitcoin's dominance in the market, right? So how much of the market cap does it constitute? You'll see here that Bitcoin only at the height of the altcoin season, right? It was around 38% Bitcoin. And if you're wondering where the rest of these are, I hid them, right? So you have on this chart on CoinMarketCap, you have Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, etc. And then you have others, which is all other alts that aren't these right here, right? So I just hid these because I wanted to specifically talk about most altcoins in comparison to Bitcoin, right? So you had Bitcoin at 38%, and currently it's at 40%, so it's not that far off, right? And if you look at the market cap of others, right, it's actually higher than it was when these alts were at a high in 2017. So if you look at, for instance, let's look at something like Dogecoin, right? Here is the midst of the altcoin season, right? Here's the beginning of 2017, and then you saw this rally, and there was a peak between May and June. And you'll see this for most altcoins. Here's Lumens, right? So here's the beginning of 2017, and then you see between, as we lead into May and June, here's the rally of Stellar Lumens. Same thing as Golem. Why is this acting up? So you'll see here, this is again around May, June. All the charts of these other altcoins look very, very similar. And then as Bitcoin started rallying like crazy, these altcoins took a dive, right? So if that is the case, right? So if Bitcoin's dominance in the market cap is similar to what it was back then, and the altcoin market cap is higher than it was back when these altcoins peaked, what is the difference? The main difference here is the rise of new altcoins. So if you take a look at this bitinfocharts.com, which is a great resource, it shows you that these are all of the new cryptocurrencies that arose in 2017. Now, most of them, more than half, came after July and August of 2017. So these all came late 2017. So what did these do? These diluted the altcoin market, right? Some of these are recognizable. Most of them are, coins that you really wouldn't take a look at twice. And a lot of them are, for lack of better words, shit coins. So look at how many coins are, and just as a preface, I did count them before this video. It's 801. So 801 new coins arose in 2017. More than half of those came after July and August of 2017. So that definitely did not help the altcoins that are currently in the top 20, because it diluted them, right? It's taking value away from them. So while the altcoin market here had less of a share of equity of the market than it does now, we have so many more coins now, and that is what is diluting the value of the coins that you once found valuable, that are in the top 20 or top 30 of this coin market cap list. So that is the dilution factor. And then obviously the other factor is nobody expected Bitcoin's parabolic rise, right? So if you look at the first half of 2017, Bitcoin was actually very stable. And by stable, I mean non-volatile if you look at the prices, right? Like it traded between, in these candles right here, if you look up here at the value as I'm moving along, it traded between 1,000 and 1,500 for the better half of 2017, right? And it wasn't until we got to the, after July and August, you started this rise here, and then obviously this parabolic rise. Now, the reason that altcoins did well during this parabolic rise was because there was a lot of volume pumped into them, right? Like unprecedented volume. So while Bitcoin was, everyone was jumping on the bandwagon, they were also jumping on the bandwagon of these alts. So this is around the parabolic rise of Bitcoin right here that happened late last year, right? This is December 2017. Look at this volume. This is Dogecoin, right? This volume is unprecedented. We didn't see it after and we didn't see it before. Look at Stellar Lumens before during this parabolic rise, right? We haven't seen this volume after, and we haven't seen it replicated before. Same thing as Golem. It all follows the same story. Look at this volume here in December. What we need for altcoins to succeed now is, one, for Bitcoin's price to be stable. And it's currently, it seems like it's more stable than it was, right? As we said before, nobody expected this parabolic rise right here. So this right here definitely doesn't show any sign of stability. While it was great for those who held Bitcoin, you made money, it wasn't stable going from, from 1,000 to 20,000 in six months or a little bit more. That definitely wasn't stable. But currently we're seeing Bitcoin's price struggle to maintain above 11,000. So it's normalizing itself between 9,500 and 11,200 or so. And while that, we obviously want Bitcoin's price to go up, it's a double-edged sword, because the more that it parabolically rises, the more that it sucks the life out of altcoins, especially if you're comparing altcoins to Bitcoin value. So we need altcoins price to remain stable, regardless of what that level is, whether it's 10,000 or 11,000. And we need more volume to come into the altcoins again that replicated what happened late last year. So if we don't get that volume and Bitcoin continues to surge, because of that dilution factor, the altcoins are going to take a hit, right? And that's why I'll conclude with this. That's why it's so important to invest in altcoins that you actually believe in. There's no issue in trading coins based on technicals that you might not be so passionate about their technology, right? If you're making trades in and out, but I'm talking about investment. If you don't invest in coins that you actually believe in, right? And a lot of the ones in the top 20 or top 30, they have a lot of promise, and their dev teams are really trying to put out good quality products. Obviously, this stuff is complicated. It takes a while. You need funding. You need marketing. So there are a lot of challenges in getting these things, getting a deliverable, a software deliverable on the table. The demand for these projects has to remain one-sided because there are so many coins now, right? There's over 1,531 cryptocurrencies. So that's just where we're at right now. It's low volume, the dilution because of so many altcoins that came about in 2017, over 800 new cryptocurrencies arose in 2017 alone, and the fact that Bitcoin is surging against altcoins. All right, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Leave a comment. I will be doing a giveaway in the next video, I promise. So leave your crypto addresses in the comments so I can do a Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin giveaway, whichever one. Let's stick to those three just so that that we can keep it manageable. So I'll be doing a giveaway in the next video. Sign up to the Patreon for the trade alerts. Join the Discord, it's free. Join the discussions. Also, I'll be updating the beginner section of the Discord here that has the basic trading patterns, the technical analysis patterns, as well as the trading dictionary. If you have any other suggestions that you'd like to see in the beginner section, shoot me a message. I'm always on the Discord. I'm actually on it right now. So go ahead and send me a message, hit me up on there. And yeah, most of all, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.